Jussie Smollett.
I know how you feel. Trust me, that just happened. It is Tuesday, May 17th, 2016. My co-host for the day is Jussie Smollett.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
What is up, everybody? I literally just put my suit on like 2 seconds ago.
You did it.
That was the most stressful moment.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen because there were like 45 seconds and he's like, should I wear a tie? And I was like, I don't think a tie is an option right now. And he's like, I don't know, maybe I will. And they're like, 30 seconds.
I'm like, 30 seconds till what?
And I was like, all right, till we go on TV.
Ugh.
Then you said around 10 seconds. 10 seconds, he's like, maybe I should take my chains off.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
It was great. No, see how easy that was?
No, I don't see how easy that was. What do you mean?
I like being dipped, though.
Yeah, you know,
that was
sometimes
a good
you gotta dip. Sometimes you gotta dip.
But we did dip with the skirt downstage, which is a TV no-no. Anything could have happened, and I apologize to the ladies in the front row. How was your night last night?
It was great. I hung with your husband for a bit.
I know.
At Fox Up Front. We had a good time, had a few drinks. I'm sure I had more than he did.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah. Good time. You look like the cast of Miami Vice.
Mark sent me this picture, and I was like, you get him home and get him to bed, because he's got to work early tomorrow.
I did.
So the Fox Upfronts were last night.
Yeah.
Which is where the advertisers come out and you all, like, present your shows or your new shows, right?
Yeah, and the old ones, because we performed, I did a whole performance with Yaz and Soraya, and Neo came out.
Great.
Good times.
That sounds amazing.
Good times.
Oh my gosh.
What did you do? You weren't there.
No, because I went to a 90-minute Soul Cycle class, okay? Yes, and it was incredible, and it took a lot out of me. And then I decided I would go home and go to sleep and prepare for you instead of go out, because I know what happens here. I'm very susceptible to peer pressure. So if you guys say, let's go to the after party, I go, okay. And then
Ellie's always down for the after party.
Right? I mean, we've been to an after party.
The after party was your party.
And that's true.
Yeah, literally.
That is true.
Yes, it's a problem.
As a matter of fact. But so okay, I don't want to get into it too much right now because we're going to talk about it later on in the show. But you sent out a tweet last week after Empire aired, and you were, dare I say, shot.
I was.
But then your tweet was cryptic.
Was it?
Well, didn't it sound cryptic?
Did you know that it's snowing in New England?
What, you're not going to... You're going to tell me later, or are we going to discuss it?
I'm going to whisper it in your ear.
Okay, all right.
Or you can just watch tomorrow at 9/8 Central only on Fox.
We'll find out.
You'll definitely find out. We'll find out. All questions will be answered. All holes will be filled. You know, there's going to be some tears. Going to be some, you know, but it's going to be all good.
Okay. Am I going to be crying?
Who has their phone on?
Oh my gosh! Look, lady, we're all watching you now. It's crazy. Oh my God, she's so embarrassed. What if that's the school? What if
that was just her way to get her close up. That's what that was.
That is funny.
Y'all, but seriously, it is snowing in New England, and it is May.
Yeah, no.
What is the deal? What is the deal?
I mean,
I'm a California boy.
Are you born and raised in California?
I was born in the Bay Area, and then come through Bay Area.
They are from New Jersey, and they are just trying to be safe.
Y'all from Fort Lee. No, and then I moved to New York, here in New York when I was 2. Yeah. And then moved to LA when I was 8.
And so you're used to the warm weather.
Yeah, but there's 5 inches in Maine, but let's all say that global warming is not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this is the thing is, every year in May, everybody in New York is shocked that it's freezing cold in May. And I keep saying, is this your first May in New York? Because it's the same story every year.
But I thought usually it's nice in New York.
Who
in May.
told you that?
Usually, like, you know, there's like the street fairs, you know, you can go up in Harlem and chill. Yeah,
you're
it's so
freezing, you have your coat on, but
this is too much.
Yeah.
But I love New York.
I love
Gotta love New York, everything.
It's your hometown.
It's my place. It's my place.
I bumped into your, dare I say, twin brother in an elevator.
Jake, literally, who's not my twin because he's like 40 years younger than me, but still.
But he looked so much like you that he got into the elevator. And I almost, so people tell me this all the time, like they'll come up to me and say, do you know who you look like? And I'll say yes, and they'll say, you even sound like her. And then they walk away. They never say, are you Kelly? They're just like,
really?
do you know who you look like? And I say, yes. And then they go, you have the same voice too, bye. And out they go. And so he got in, and I was like, I was about to say, do you know who you look like? And he turned to me and he said, my brother is hosting your show next week. And I was like, Jussie is your brother.
And I got a text message from both of y'all at the same time.
Yeah, we tried to beat you to it.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah,
hilarious. Little Jake. Oh, we love little Jake.
I mean, you said he's an amazing chef, right?
He's an amazing chef. He's a brilliant, really a food connoisseur. And we have some special stuff coming up with him, special little show that he's doing, so it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
What is up with your family? Why are there so many talented people in one family?
We just like money. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And yet you still managed to come here today.
You know, hey, this show's budget is popping. Popping. I'm here for you. You are wonderful. I love you.
I love you.
I'm so happy to be here. So happy to be here.
But yeah, so anyway, you guys, so you went to this party last night. You performed.
I performed.
What's the big, like, what's the show you're most excited to see coming out? Do you
Empire?
know? No, I mean, obviously, I mean, besides your show. Your show doesn't
I'm really excited to see Star. I'm really excited to see Star, which is Lee Daniels' new show.
New show.
Yeah,
right.
So that's going to be exciting. There's some really great shows that Fox has coming. Pitch looks really good,
yeah,
too.
That's Mark's show.
That looks really good. Oh, that is Mark's show.
That's Mark's show. Yeah.
I swear I did not say that because I'm sitting here with you.
It's about the first female baseball player. She's a pitcher, and she goes to, I keep calling it the NBA, and they're like, it's not the NBA. It's the MLB, right? MLB.
Yes, baby.
And she's, I know,
yes, baby.
so bad. But she's, this girl is amazing.
Amazing,
yeah.
amazing.
And Mark said she can really pitch.
Oh, see, it's going to be great.
He's like, that's not even fake pitching.
Yeah.
That's her really pitching.
It's going to be fantastic. There's so many good shows coming on, so many shows that I'm going to be obsessed with, you know.
Yeah.
Appointment television is back.
I know. It really is.
Yeah, it really is.
Right. And Lee Daniels, I think, is responsible for a lot of great material.
He's becoming like our little baby Aaron Spelling in a way with his crazy dramas and all that stuff.
But isn't your character sort of based on him?
Yeah, totally. I mean, we'll see if it's really based on him because Lee's not dead.
That's exciting.
Did you know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to change the subject. Did you know?
I was this close to getting it out of it.
Did you know that women run more than men now? Let's talk about that.
Yes, I did know that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Do you run?
I do. I run.
You run? I run too. I run too.
So what is your weekly mileage? How far do you go?
I don't know. I usually do like maybe 3 miles in the morning. And then, but lately, I've been doing this Ridley Scott film in Australia, and I'm playing like I'm fighting aliens.
Yeah.
So I was trying to get bigger, so I have to slow down on my cardio and lift a little bit more, because usually I don't lift too much.
Right.
Usually I gotta stay sample size for your more. But yeah, it's I've been lifting, so I have been running a little bit less, but still, I'm a runner. It relieves my stress.
Me too. And I notice just with my kids, because they all run, I notice, especially my older son, he's a runner. He's going to run in college and everything, but he's a better student when he runs. Like when he takes he'll take winter track off, but he is a better student. He's a more organized student when he runs.
I'm a better thinker. I'm also a better singer when I run because it opens me up. I always run whenever I have to sing. I always run a grip just to get my breath, to get it going. My mom used to make us run, and we would be singing while we're running on the treadmill to get our stamina up, so we could, you know, jump around stage and be able to sing at the same time. So.
Do you have like side-by-side treadmills for the kids in the family?
No, that would be psychotic.
That'd
we
be
were not in like. We were not like run. It wasn't like that, y'all. We weren't like beaten into submission or anything like that. My mother's gonna watch this and be like, "Wow, he's making me seem like a weirdo."
No. But maybe that's my big mistake, is that I don't run while I sing, because I do. Some would say have an amazing voice.
Well, definitely.
An incredible. An incredible voice.
Incredible, darling.
Lacking all credibility. But maybe it's because I don't run when I sing.
You got to.
Yeah.
Kelly, stick with me.
All right.
I'm gonna teach you something.
You'll teach me something, because I would like that. Speaking of singers, Barbra Streisand is going on a summer tour, and she's coming to Brooklyn.
Come through, Barbra. Come through.
Have you seen Barbra Streisand?
I've never seen Barbra Streisand live.
Okay, I had tickets the last time she was at the Barclays Center, and my son broke his hand and needed surgery. And I'm still mad at him, even though I know that it's more important to be present in the surgery while your child is being operated on. I'm not gonna lie, there was a piece of me that thought about it. I did, I thought about it. I was like, maybe. But, you know, I was like, he's probably going to break more bones over the course of his life.
No, he definitely will.
But who knows if I'll be able to see Barbra again.
And it's that whole moment like, so you couldn't have waited till tomorrow?
Exactly.
To get broken?
Right, exactly.
I get it, I get
it.
it.
But now Barbara's coming back, so I just have to keep him healthy. Right?
Let's go see Barbra.
Can we go together?
I would absolutely go with you.
We could, all right, it's a date.
And then we're going to sing You Don't Send Me Flowers.
You don't bring me flowers.
Come on.
You don't sing a love song.
You hardly talk to me anymore when you open the door at the end of the day.
Oh my God.
We're going. Barbra, you ain't ready for all of this.
You know, I have to tell you that that's not typically my go-to Barbra. I usually sing something from Yentl, and I'm not kidding.
Of course.
I'm not even kidding. People are like,
can you hear me?
Papa. Anyway, you're welcome, America.
Yeah, mic drop.
Yeah. Is that later on?
Yeah.
Is it?
Later on, yeah, it's part of the
Yeah.
co-host
Okay.
challenge.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
They ain't ready.
They're not. You guys aren't ready, and we probably should have given them earplugs for one of us. Yeah. Jussie and I today are going to be playing something called co-host. It's a co-host challenge. We're going to be playing. You haven't heard it yet, guys. We're going to be playing karaoke roulette. Does one of us have to shoot the other? Is that why it's roulette?
No, we're going to put songs in the wheel. You're going to spin the wheel. That's the roulette part. And then you're going to have to sing the song as a duet.
Oh, it's a duet.
Two professional singers.
Jussie, don't hold me back.
I'm going to try, Kelly. I'm going to try. We like the new groove theory, or, you know.
Just don't hold me back, because
I'm going to try, but, you know, I've been known to hold people back. So I'm going to try.
Are we going to sing one of your songs that you've written?
No, darling.
These are big
Absolutely
karaoke.
not. These are moments. These are karaoke moments, and we're about to kill these karaoke moments.
Okay, all right.
In Kelly's key. Whatever that may be.
I have waited
something's
all
gonna-
my life to sit on this chair and say, Gelman! You know how awesome that is? Gelman!
Never been said like that.
You went back to the Regis days.
The OG! The OG Regis! Come on.
That was
an old school.
Yeah,
That's
come
amazing.
on.
Wait, were you had to be a tiny baby when that show started airing, right?
Well, yeah, when it was like Regis and Kathy Lee,
Yeah.
but when you were on, it was, you know, my little sister
It
was on
your
Regis and
preteen
Kathy
years.
Lee.
I know.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
Back in the day, Journey was on.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
We
and
should
Regis
find
had
that
some
footage.
sick ties. Sick ties. Come on.
Is that what you remember?
Regis would have worn a tie.
Yes.
I know, but you can't decide that you want to wear a tie
2 seconds.
2 seconds before the show.
walk in.
But we can do it like during commercial break if you feel strongly about
Yo,
it.
I really might go and get a tie.
Maybe the audience will weigh in. The audience will weigh in and we'll decide.
We'll see.
We have a huge show today. Andy Samberg is here.
From NCIS, Michael Weatherly is here.
And again, don't forget to actually make sure you tune in to the end of the show when the two of us will compete in karaoke roulette.
So ready to
It's
do
a
these.
competition that I like to think has no winner. Really just degrees of loss.
Well, no. Darling, it's early in the morning. You might win.
I don't think so.
Working together.
Yes, we'll work together as a team. Okay, you ready? I know you're ready. It's time for Spring Skies Travel Trivia.
He took his moment.
That was everything.
Yeah.
That's Chris. Is it Livesey? Livesey?
Livesey, yes.
Livesey from Irvington, New Jersey. Flexible. It's that kind of flexibility we look for in a co-host here. Let's see it again. Yeah, go. Yeah.
What the?
That is.
I smell good too.
Yes.
We are going to say hello to John Pawson.
Yeah.
John Pawson from, how do you say that?
Peckway?
Peckway, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Come here, let me just get this off hold real
Okay,
quick.
there we go. All right, there we go.
Hello.
Hey, John. How you doing?
Hi, Kelly. Doing good. Hi, Justy.
What's up, John? How you living?
Doing good. Hey, I was just listening to you talk about running to relieve stress. I've been running in place for 15 minutes now, and it's not working too well.
Wait, John, have we stressed you out?
No, just being on hold, waiting to maybe win a vacation. Yeah, that's...
Come through. Come on. Why else you win?
John, you got a good feeling about it. Are you, it looks like you're biking in your photo.
Yeah, I was mountain biking, and that was easy, all downhill mountain biking out in the Rockies out there last year.
Oh, well,
They drive you to the top of the mountain, and you just enjoy the ride.
So you just go, you only go downhill.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right, well, let us know when you go uphill. We want to see how that goes.
I won't be smiling.
All right. John, we're going to spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, okay? John, this is a great prize. You're playing for the Veranda Resort and Spa in Antigua. 7 days, 6 nights, all inclusive. That means it includes all. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $7,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. John, good luck.
Don't mess it up, John.
Okay.
Okay.
John, Priyanka Chopra appeared on yesterday's show. What city did Priyanka say that she just arrived from? Don't mess it up, John.
She arrived from Savannah, Georgia.
That's right.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Veranda Resort and Spa on the beautiful island of Antigua. This all-inclusive Caribbean vacation paradise is nestled on 30 spectacular beachfront acres overlooking a tranquil bay. Enjoy a host of activities, nightly entertainment, fine dining, pampering at spa tranquility, and much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $7,400.
Hey, John, congratulations.
Woo! Thank you so much.
All that running in place helped.
Yeah, I'm with it now.
Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from World
Oh, that's
Market.
good.
Yes. weight of the world.
Yeah, literally.
So please pick a number between 1 and 235.
We're going to go with 226.
All right, congratulations again, John. We've got another big show with Andy Samberg when we return. Stick around.
Still ahead on live from NCIS, Michael Weatherly. Jesse takes Kelly's co-host.
Sorry, welcome back. We just had a split competition on the floor. Trivia dancer and me.
I think I'm just messing up everybody's time.
No, you're not. No, not at all. Hey, listen, on tomorrow's show from the new film Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising, Zac Efron is here.
And from the new animated film, The Angry Birds movie, Josh Gad.
And, oh my gosh, Cedric the Entertainer will be my
Come on,
co-host.
Cedric. I love him too.
He's so
Hilarious.
funny. Now, he's a Golden Globe and Emmy Award-winning actor, comedian, writer, and producer, now making a name for himself as a pop star. Please welcome a guy who can do anything and everything, Andy Samberg. You must have been at the Big Fox up front last night. Were you there?
I was.
How was it?
Hoot and a holler. Yeah, you gotta go and just shake hands with the advertisers. You know.
Yeah, and there were tater tots there.
Tater tots
Is that
galore.
true?
Tater tots galore.
Oh,
No
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of catering.
Yeah.
A bounty of past apps.
Now, listen, you've been in this chair before.
I have.
Any advice for Jussie? How is he doing it?
Yeah, come on, Andy.
He's
What's up?
surviving the experience, I think.
Yeah, I would say more than just surviving.
He's thriving.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you, Andy.
I would just continue being incredibly handsome.
Yeah.
Just keep that up.
Like you did.
Don't age really fast, like at the end of that Indiana Jones movie when he drinks the wrong cup.
Oh, got
my
it.
gosh,
Got
that's
it.
the
Good to
worst
know.
part
Good
of
to
that
know.
movie,
Good
too,
to
by
know.
the way.
It's terrifying, yeah.
So, have you been funny your whole life?
Yes, thank you for asking.
But you met your writing and producing partners, Akiva and
Yorma, yeah.
when you were a kid, right?
Junior high and high school, yeah, we became friends.
No kidding.
And then we all got hired together at SNL. We had an office that we shared there, and now we're producing and writing and making this movie and everything. It's great.
But it was more than that. You were like, you were roommates. I
Yeah.
mean, you started your production company together.
Yes.
What if there was one, well, let's just say there is one. One of you that is kind of like the dead weight, the one that drags you down. Which one would you say that would be?
Well, probably say myself.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to say that. If you couldn't
Yeah.
say yourself, which are the other two?
Probably one of the other guys.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
Your digital shorts, as we know, had more than like 1 billion views.
Yeah.
With in a box.
Yeah.
As one
Ooh,
of
that
them.
was a nice sensor.
Wasn't that good?
That was good.
Come on now.
And it's in a box.
I think so.
You get to do the reversey, like you warf me in a box. Yeah.
Is that the most popular one of like the whole gang? Because there's so many.
The most watched one, I believe, is a song called "I Just Had Sex" with us and Akon.
Yes.
It's
right.
got like 200 and something million views.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
And "I'm on a Boat" is our other song. That's like a double platinum record.
Well, that's legend.
Right. I was telling backstage, I was saying my son runs to your albums. He runs to the
Oh, that's
music.
the best.
Yeah, it's because it's like his favorite.
How old is he?
He's 18.
I wanted you to be like 35.
He's 35. He's 35. It
18,
feels like
that's
he's
great.
35.
I
yeah.
will. I apologize to you, but also tell him thanks.
Yeah, I will. I'll tell him. Listen, we have to
Okay.
take a commercial break, but we're going to find out what it's like to work with one of the world's biggest superstars, besides yourself. When we return, we'll do Samberg. That's Andy Samberg and a scene from pop star Never which is one of the greatest titles of a film I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you. Never stop, never stopping. Pop star. You can't stop ever stopping, so never stop, never stopping.
I agree. I agree. And it takes a village to make a Connor look dope, don't you think?
It does.
Don't you think? Usher, King Usher.
Yes.
You got Carrie Underwood, Simon
Yes.
Cowell. I saw Amir, Questlove.
Yes.
Like, all those cameos. Who else?
Well, a big one that was crazy for us was Mariah Carey.
Come
Oh,
through,
my God.
MC.
Pretty nuts. She came through and did some funny stuff, and she's someone who, I mean, she was literally on a show called Divas.
Right.
So people are like, oh, Mariah's coming, you gotta get ready, and she was just so lovely and
So
easygoing
Yeah,
and
she's
really funny
amazing.
too. She was
She's
great.
incredible.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I think she's coming on our show this summer, right? Yeah. My gosh. I mean, that's a...
She's booked.
And so can you show us, you play a pop star, right, in your new movie, and we're going to do a little bit of singing later on.
Yeah.
And so I know you used to run to warm up your voice, and you still run to warm up your voice. What do you do to warm up your voice?
I'll usually just like turn the auto-tune on.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so like finger stretches.
That's a good idea.
And then just be like, boop.
All right, I got my finger ready. I got it. That's great. So, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Renewed for a season.
Yeah.
That is great.
Very excited.
That looks like, to me, it looks like a fun set. Like, I would think that everybody would be laughing all the time.
It's a wonderful time.
Yeah.
We have, we're like very family now. Like the whole cast and the crew is joined.
Yeah.
And we got picked up. We're very excited.
It's great.
As Terry.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with Terry Crews yesterday at the Fox thing, and
Yeah.
we were talking about how not getting canceled is the new hit show.
Seriously. Tell me about
I'm obsessed with Terry Crews because
Yeah.
he just sort of, he emits like a vibration
Yeah.
of energy. Does he do that all the time?
It's relentlessly positive.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy gets up at like 3, 4 a.m. every day and lifts crazy amounts of weight and then shows up on our set and is hilarious and has a whole family that he's helping take care of, and just, he's always happy and nice, and we're very
glad
lucky
to
to have
hear
him.
that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you what I'm looking forward to. I am looking forward to Pop Star Never Stop, Never Stopping, which
Yes.
opens June 3rd.
Yes.
And I thank you so much. Andy Samberg, everybody.
Michael Weatherly.
Tomorrow on Live, Cedric the Entertainer. And from Neighbors 2, Sorority Row.
Nice to see you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I've been dipped twice today, and it's not even 10 a.m. That's incredible. That's a good day for me. So, you know, Michael and I go the way back, way back, when I was on All My Children and you were on Loving.
Loving.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yes.
The good old days?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Look.
Yeah. We used to work in the same building, but we would hang out in each other's dressing rooms all the time. There was like a group of us that hung out.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, you were a spunky girl. A lot of energy coming out of the Ripa.
Really?
Oh, yes. What was that place we used to go in Union Square? Anyway, there were, yeah.
I know. You used to go to Union Square. Didn't you used to sing in the subway?
Well, that was pre-Loving.
Pre-Loving, right.
Yes, during the hard times, you know.
Yeah.
I lived in an apartment in Chelsea where I had 2 roommates. They each had bedrooms, and I slept in the storage closet under the stairs.
Right.
And I ran an extension cord in there and had a lamp and a little, like, children's mattress. That was the only thing I could fit in there.
Like from a crib?
Yeah, and so, you know, that was always, I remember I started dating a girl rather seriously, and she's like, you never take me to your apartment. I'm like,
Oh, my God.
It's small. It's a little small.
Tiny.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
But it was embarrassing.
Do you ever keep in touch with your 2 roommates? Do you know what happened to them?
Of course. I saw one of them last night. I was at this Sting thing for the 3rd Street Music Center, and oh, that was so much fun. Sting.
Yeah, Sting.
My goodness, Sting.
Yeah.
And in fact, I got 2 tickets to go see the Sting Peter Gabriel show in July.
Time out. Are you suggesting that your 2 roommates were Peter Gabriel and Sting?
I don't like to drop names.
That would be awesome.
So that would be good, right?
I mean,
during the 80s, when it was like the peak of...
But before Loving, and maybe, I guess, after the Subway, after the stint as a Subway singer, you got fired from the host of... You used to host TGIF, right?
Right, which is not the comedy lineup on ABC on Friday. I want to be clear about that.
Right.
This was the restaurant with the stripes.
TGIF. Right.
I was not the host of Friday Night Comedy Blog.
That's different than
I was table for 4.
Yeah.
And I was terrible at my job to the point where they were trying to help me. Like, I think, you fire someone if they're instantly bad at something, but they thought, let's bring them along. Let's show them. So, I mean, I had people again and again and again, and it really, if it weren't for acting, I would really be like...
In trouble.
Just wandering around. Thank God. Clearly not dancing, right? We established that.
But you have, I mean, you're like a family guy now. You have 2 little kids, 2 tinies.
Do. I have my 2nd litter, because my first first outing is he's now 20, my son, August.
No.
Yes, and I'm not supposed to say any more about him because he's in the real world. And
he's private.
He's like, Dad, just don't.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm like, all right.
And you guys live in L.A.?
We do, yes.
What do LA... My niece is 2 years old. What do LA kids get into these days?
Well, I'll give you, for instance, my 2.5-year-old son, Liam, tried to put our dog in a suitcase and push the suitcase down the stairs. So I don't know. Is this what... And while my daughter's trying to put the cat in the microwave oven. And I'm like, who are these children?
What TV shows are you letting them watch? Snapped?
Empire.
Nice plug. Thanks.
Do you get recognized everywhere you go? Because, I mean, I just think of, NCIS as so wildly popular. Can you go anywhere?
There is a very large audience. I think it's 200 countries or something, or it's in a lot of languages, but it does air everywhere. And I actually was in Serbia last summer.
Oh my gosh.
Traveling with the family, and there was this kid following me for a couple of blocks, and he finally I stopped and I said hello, and he goes, "Is it true you are Michael Weatherly?" And this kid was about 10, but in Serbia that's how they speak.
Yeah. Amazing.
They start smoking around 6, And he said, "I am very big fan of show, but you are so old in person." And I said, well, I guess, makeup and everything. And then I realized that they're watching the 2003.
Right, yes, everything's on a delay.
Right, so that's what happens, right?
That is true.
Right. I don't look the way I did in 2003.
You look close.
Yeah,
close.
well,
It's close.
I look like
You
Yeah, I look like I ate that guy. It's all part of the Alec Baldwining. That's what we do.
Oh, dang.
I think that's a good thing.
He said it.
Yeah.
Not us.
No, I mean, I do my yoga like Alec. We try to,
Good for you. That's
tree
really...
pose. By the way.
This is a problem. Yeah. When we come back, we'll ask Michael why he's leaving NCIS after 13 years. Right back.
Thursday on Live, Julianne Moore.
Keep it down! Zac Efron is coming over!
Next live, Zac Efron from Neighbors 2. It's Cedric the Entertainer.
That was a scene from NCIS. What is Special Agent DiNozzo doing? What's going on? Where are you going?
To the bathroom.
Okay.
He had, when you gotta go, you gotta go. No, in tonight's very special finale episode, we have a character who is in jeopardy, a beloved character, Ziva, and DiNozzo is rushing to her aid and rescue. But boy, oh boy, a lot of complications ensue. I would suggest if you have these at home.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh boy. By the way, I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. This would instantly just become.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
That's incredible.
But the show's been renewed until 2018, so it's a huge hit.
It is.
Still. Why
Yes.
are you leaving now?
Well, a couple of years ago, I started thinking about. So when we were doing soaps,
Yeah.
you know, after 3 years on a soap, I thought, well, I don't want to play one character forever.
Right.
And then I did 13 years.
That's what happens on soaps.
So I started thinking maybe there were other opportunities or other things that I should start exploring. And it took forever to reach that conclusion because I have so much fun with the group at NCIS. I mean, Paulie Perrette and Mark Harmon and everyone, they're so fascinating and fun.
And RJ.
And Robert Wagner. But, you know, the writing was kind of on the wall for me, and I realized that there were other things that I should probably pursue. So, and by the way, everyone has said to me, are you out of your mind?
Yeah,
Why would you leave? But in leaving, we have a tremendous episode tonight. It's really special, so I'm hoping people respond.
Well, Michael Weatherly's final episode and the season finale of NCIS airs tonight on CBS.
Karaoke roulette.
Tomorrow on Live from the Angry Birds movie, Josh Gad.
So it's time for us to have a co-host challenge with a risky game of karaoke roulette. You're welcome, everyone. We have random songs on the wheel, and then we're going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, Jesse and I will take the challenge and try to sing it, and everyone else can just sit back and make fun of us at home. You just get to enjoy, relax.
Can I spin it?
Musical stylings of Kelly and Jesse. Big spin. You've been
Oh, dancing in the streets. We can do that.
Okay. Dancing in the streets. Let's take it away. This is probably not going to work out. Yeah.
Where's the music?
They can probably hear it at home, but we can't hear it here. Yep.
I wish this wasn't live.
Boogie Fever. Yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
Come on, Callie, we can't do
Boogie Fever. Boogie Fever, boogie down. Boogie Fever. I think it's going around. This is terrible.
I think we came up with these choices, though, ourselves, Kelly.
We did. Well, I think you came up with
We should be like, I wanted to do...
No, spin it again. Spin it again.
I wanted to do 16 going on 17 from The Sound of Music. You wait, little girl, on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Come on, ABC.
This is my worst.
Come on. Come on.
more info.
That doesn't look like a grazing wound. Oh my gosh, are we going to find out if you're alive or dead?
We are going to find out tomorrow at 9, 8 Central, only on Fox.
Thank you for doing this.
I love you.
I love you so much.